Rob and Slim Show.
Hello.
Isaiah and Greg.
That's correct. This is Isaiah. What's up? This is Greg.
What's going
What's
on,
up?
guys? This is Rob.
And this is Slim.
Hey, Slim. Is
And
Lamborghini there?
I'm right here, buddy.
Oh, what's crack-a-lackin', man?
Oh, yeah. Not much.
Good. So, is this bad boy like going right now? Is this live?
Yeah, we're live and on. We're on, bro. Like Donkey Kong.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited. So, it's nice to finally be talking to you. I think you guys reached out to us like what? Not even a few days ago. Like,
I was gonna say, last week. It was like a week ago, and I still had a few spots for early this month, and I was like, you guys want to come on? And you guys were like, yeah. So I'm like, cool, let's do it. Let's do it.
Heck yeah, man. You guys have such an interesting show that you've got going, like this morning radio talk show kind of thing. It's a lot of fun to listen to.
Thank you, dude.
Cool,
thank you. Yeah, I check you guys out too. I love you guys. I was very impressed with the quality, the content. You guys do a good job, and especially, and we'll go into it later, but the commercials you guys do are so good.
Thanks, man. We definitely put in a lot of effort, dude. Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing it, and it's just fun to have that finished product, you know.
For those that don't know, road soda, what is it?
Road soda.
We are an old guy, young guy, topical podcast. You know what? I don't know if I like topical. We're not topical. We're still trying to find the way. You know, we're about almost 100 episodes in, not quite. Every Monday we come out with a new episode, and we do the commercials, and we try and find a couple of fun angles. We do some news. We just try and touch all the bases. We try and be funny, but it's more...
it's just entertainment, man. That's our bottom line is we just want to be your entertainment podcast on the go.
Nice. But the road soda is when your dad or your grandfather would give you a ride in the car, and he'd always have the beer between his legs. Always have the beer. That's the road soda.
That's how you know shit was laid back, relaxed. We're having a good drive.
I remember my friend Brian, his dad, he'd give you a ride somewhere, and he always had the beer between his legs. Like, yeah, that's how they... Nobody does that anymore.
His name would be Brian.
But that's road soda, bro. Do you guys drink during the show?
You know what? I'm so glad that you identified with that, because that's what we're going for, man. Nothing bad is happening when you get the road soda. You don't have anything going. You just fucking cruising down the road. That's what we're trying to bring to you, an hour on the internet every week.
Yes. It's good stuff. Do you guys drink during the show?
We have, but we don't as much anymore, because we tend to get pretty off the rails. Not that we have rails, but it can get wily.
That's what I like.
I feel like we've had the opposite, where we started drinking more. The more years we do it, the more and more we drink.
Yeah, and give me absinthe. Give me Give me something I could die from or whatever. Like, give me something I'll hallucinate.
Put it in a tampon. Shove it up my ass.
We tried getting Slambo to do that. He would not do that, guys.
And we're not paying him enough, man.
Good move, Slambo. That's probably a good plan to stick with. No tampon or booze up the ass.
It will get the job done.
How long have you guys known each other?
We've known each other since 2014, right at the end of 2014. And cool. I started the podcast. It was like a solo deal back in 2015. And it was just, there was nothing about it. It was just a podcast I would talk, and it would come out whenever it would come out. Sometimes it was twice a week. Sometimes it was every other week. And it was a lot of stories and interviews. And then,
dude, we got to go back before that, man. So yes, I am the guy that kind of came in a little bit after. I met Isaiah back in 2014. I was doing like local open mics down here in Sarasota, and he was doing them. And I'm in my 40s, and this guy's like in his mid 20s. And back then, I just remember seeing him going up on stage doing an open mic, and I was like, who the fuck is this kid that's like 20 that has the balls to go up and tell jokes, shitty jokes too, and he was just fucking going right through it one after another. It was fucking beautiful. And then he put together a show, and I started going to it every week, and we started talking about podcasts. And then he had already started a podcast, because this guy, we're definitely going to have to chat about this, is a thru hiker, did the whole fucking app trail. What year did you do that?
It was 2014, yeah.
Wait,
2014.
What's a thru hiker? What is that?
Do you know what the Appalachian Trail is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did the whole thing in one season.
That's from fucking Georgia to Maine, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It goes up pretty much the whole side of this country.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
So it starts just north of Atlanta in Georgia, and then it goes all the way up to like the center of Maine.
Katahdin,
Yes.
baby. It ends in Mount Katahdin. You know where that is. Up in Maine.
Yes.
But you guys are up in Boston, right?
We're Jersey. We're Jersey. One of the internet radio stations we're on is in Boston. So,
We're pretty close. To
Yeah, we're dirty Jersey.
but I have family in Maine. Though.
You had me, Rob. I swear to God, I was telling him because I'm from Massachusetts.
You thought I was a
originally. This guy,
asshole?
Rob is from like right down the fucking street from me.
God damn. Well, that's what I was going to ask too. I was going to ask if you guys were Florida natives or if you were from other places.
Ain't nobody a Florida native, dog.
Just the Florida man. He's
Just
the only
yeah. Like, how
He
is
grew
it?
Here. He's like the spirit, man. He just been here guarding the place the whole time.
How do you end up in Florida though? Was it like rock bottom, like you made mistakes where you were, or is Florida is it like a new start, or is it like fuck? It's too expensive
You know what?
in Boston.
I got it's like usual. There's a lot of shit that went together, but it definitely wasn't a rock bottom thing. I did have the same impression of Florida outside. I was like, I'm not fucking going to Florida, man. Even though I was 20, I was like, I'm gonna turn into a fucking missing kid. That's all they got down there. But the weather. My wife really wanted to come down. She had some family. We were living in Maine, dude. It's fucking brutal up there, man. The snow just keeps coming and coming. I had this wicked long driveway, and every time it snowed, I was just like, I'm fucking spending my whole day's pay to fucking have my driveway shoveled. It fucking
Tunneling
blew.
out. Yeah.
Driveway length is definitely directly correlated to length of time.
Dude, it was 600 fucking feet, dude. And we had a couple of bad winters. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Shit.
Yeah.
Where in Jersey are you guys?
Well, I was originally from up north, but now I'm down south. We're probably like 40 minutes from Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is dirty Jersey there, huh?
It's the dirtiest, bro. It's the dirtiest.
We're
It's the Pine
like
Barrens.
Jersey Shore, close to Jersey Shore. Like
Yeah.
20 minutes
This is
from
like-
Long Beach Island.
This is between the Barrens and the shore, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're scumbags.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
hey man, that's a beautiful place up there, and in a different way. In a good way.
A lot of mullets. I've never seen more mullets until I moved down to South Jersey here. Like, there's a lot of mullets.
A lot of beaver tails. That's crazy. I never knew that. That is something you wouldn't expect to see in Jersey.
Yeah, no. Everyone down, like, there's a whole bunch of people down here that, like, think they're, like, Southern. They all wear camo. They all have, like,
Yeah.
monster truck tires on their
call 'em the
pickup.
Pineys.
Like, yeah,
The Pineys.
they call them
I mean,
Pineys.
it's South Jersey.
Yeah, South bros.
South something.
A lot of fucked up teeth.
Damn. You got to make sure to fix your mouth. That's rule number one. I mean, I was so young when we moved to Florida that it was, it wasn't a choice. It was just my family moved here. So-
That's how it was with me down here. Yeah. Yup. I was younger, and then they moved, so I moved.
That's right. You don't got a choice. You can't just hang around when you're 9.
I was about 21, 20. But yeah, I got kicked out of an apartment, so I had to go back. Had to go back home.
I had to go back home.
Yeah.
What'd you do to get kicked out of an apartment?
It was actually a real shitty deal because, like, I moved in with my roommate, but I guess his dad, the apartment was still under his name, and then something happened. I don't know if it was a lot of parties, too many parties, or something.
That's usually a check in the box.
So Slambo and we grew up around here, and we went to high school together,
Yeah.
and we were part of like the nerdy clique, which where we are in Jersey just means we weren't redneck enough.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
so you're a nerd?
We were just like outcasts
I'd be
because we
proud of
weren't
that.
wearing like camo and like we
Because
didn't
they
have
knew
trucks.
how to read.
We didn't have
Their parents have
pickup
Toyotas.
trucks. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
sedans. You're not. Yeah. Wow. I'd rather be a nerd.
Although Slambo is wearing a camouflage hat
Wait,
right
Slambo!
now.
Oh,
like-
this is not Mossy Oak, though.
Oh, okay.
Yoke. Is that a Mossy Oak hat?
No, it's
This is my tuxedo, bro. It's Mossy Oak. I'm wearing it to the prom. Fuck off.
God damn. You guys are great.
Hey, you guys are fucking great too, man. Yeah, it's always, there's so many podcasts, there's so many things going on that's hard. We wanted to do some kind of connection like this. It's just fun that you reached out first. And
Yeah.
I'm very happy you guys did.
Well, that's why I'll play him in a minute. But once because you were besides on Instagram, most of the people I already follow or follow me, I already follow from Twitter. We already knew each other. But you guys were a new show, and you guys post those commercials, and that's why I was like, are they your production? Because they're so good. They're so good.
Oh, it's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome, man. Thank you. Isaiah is the technical end. I come and do the recording. I try and bring something to the writing and whatnot.
That's what I was gonna ask.
And
Like,
then
how long does it
this
take
dude
to come up
put
with
it all
one?
Sorry?
How long does it take to come up with one? Do you guys like meet just to do these, or does one of you write them and the other records them, or how does it work?
It's both. It's all those things. Yeah, it used to be one. We would kind of flip-flop back and forth with who was writing them, and we slowly just started putting more and more effort and time. They used to be like these just long 2-minute reads, almost like a more normal podcast commercial. And but then it just wasn't. We wanted to keep trying to make it better and funnier until it slowly morphed into what it is now.
They're
Yeah,
great.
we used to start out just like, hey, you got to bring an idea this week, and that went shitty because like we'd be staring at something and go, hey, water bottle, that's what it's gonna be, and we do these fucking long ass shitbag commercials,
Trash bag.
and then it kind of evolved. Now we meet sometimes, we're like into it, and in the beginning, you've listened to a bunch of podcasts, you know that the podcast advertisement is a little bit more long form than like a TV commercial.
Yes.
Right. And I like those, and we had some fun with that, but I think we've kind of moved more into like Instagram basically has the minute limit, and we like the idea of putting them out on Instagram, and he does those kick-ass slideshows with it. So now we're kind of trying to stick to a minute, and it's kind of bringing us more into like TV commercial and like the Micro Machines guy,
yes. I'm gonna play right now. Oh, Slim.
Before you do though, Rob said he found you guys. You found them on Instagram.
Yeah.
So you guys are our first Instagram guests because everyone else has been Twitter guests.
Congrats.
Nice.
That out, popped it into cherry.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How's it feel, Slambo, to have your cherry popped?
It's exhilarating.
It sounds exhilarating.
He does.
You have to fit into a peppermint patty, it sounds like.
I'm gonna play right now,
It's
though,
almost
guys.
that good.
I'm gonna play Smuggle Buddy. That was one of my favorites.
All right.
Smuggle
Do you want
Buddy.
me to mute the mics or?
No.
all right.
It's up to you. You roll with this, Slim. You're
All right, we're just gonna keep the mics
you're
on.
the electrical
This
guy.
episode of Road Soda is brought to you by Smuggle Buddy, the #1 smuggling app. Download Smuggle Buddy and easily smuggle everything. Drugs, people, and drugs in people. With Smuggle Buddy, tracking your paraphernalia has never been easier. Know what's on the ground, in the air, and in the toilets at all times. Expense tracking, airfare, supplies like baggies and laxatives, all at your fingertips.
I'm a mule, and I risk death every day from a rupturing drug-filled condom in my stomach. The last thing I need is a missed payment from my coyote.
For mules, Smuggle Buddy is a game changer. Mules can pair with dealers and coyotes, track frequent flyer miles, and with the seamless payment feature, you will have your money before the last baggie hits the toilet water.
Thanks, Smuggle Buddy.
Smuggle Buddy, your one-stop shop for smuggling solutions.
So good.
That was amazing.
Oh,
Thank
who voiced that?
That was me.
Yeah, Isaiah's the voice guy. I do one voice. It's this hunky stud guy that comes across the mic, and that's about it. Isaiah's the voice guy. Trying to branch out.
Nice. Slim does one voice too.
Yeah.
It's the voice of Slim.
You know,
That's a dream.
There's something about the one voice guy though, and I keep trying to tell Greg, I'm like, dude, there's something about the guy that can't exactly do the other voices, but it's just that guy doing the voices is what becomes really funny. And
Yes.
there is something really funny about that.
It takes time though. We did these. I don't know if you heard these ones. I don't know if you sent the Matthew McConaughey ones.
No.
I didn't.
In my head, you know those Matthew McConaughey ads for like the Lincoln Navigator, where he's just sitting there saying his philosophical, mind-blowing Matthew McConaughey shit. In my mind, it was going to be hilarious. We wrote some lines, and we just did these little teaser lines, and I just can't do the fucking accent. So when I listen to it, it's like nails on a fucking chalkboard. So he loves to fucking put them on because he knows it fucking sucks.
No, I think it's really funny. He thinks he hears them and he's like he hates it, but I listen to it and I think they're really, really funny. But yeah, there was a couple of them. Yeah, what were they? what's the car? Acura, Infinity. Driving a, what is the car? What's the car?
The Lincoln Navigator.
Lincoln Navigator.
Lincoln Nav.
Yeah, Lincoln Navigator.
Lincoln Navigator. I could send shit. I'll send you all of them. I don't care if you want to.
Awesome.
Cool.
At some
Yeah,
point,
we
yeah.
love to have someone here, man. We love doing them. Like, we're big. I wanted to ask you guys, actually, if you're kind of in the same enterprise that we are, but I feel like 99% of the value of these podcasts, like, Road Soda for us, definitely, is just we fucking love doing it, man. It's just really fun to have this creative vein that you can kind of fucking pluck every week and then listen to how it came out. And, I imagine you guys are doing a lot of the same thing. What are your thoughts on the value of the Rob and Slim show for Rob and Slim and Slambo?
Yeah, I feel like it's therapeutic. Like
I was gonna say the same thing.
I don't know. I've always been like I've always needed something to like occupy me, and this definitely does. Slambo just goes along. I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely a chance to be belligerent.
For me, it's kind of
I
the
used
same.
to just be belligerent.
Yeah.
Now
I got a reason.
now I got a mic in front of me.
It is
Exactly.
like I could be having the shittiest week in the world, and we sit down in front of the mics, and it changes everything. Like, it really is just this, like Rob said, therapeutic, and it's amazing. It's amazing. The people we've connected with over the years,
Yeah.
and just the fun we have doing it, and even like we were talking to an earlier guest we had in live about listening to your own work, and every now and then Rob and I will go back together, and we did it last week where we're listening to stuff because we don't remember anything, and just re-listening to stuff that we don't remember, and like, man, we're fucking funny. Because you don't think you are.
So gratifying when you're able to do that. I know there's times when I'll release an episode and I go back immediately and listen to it, and I'm just so hypercritical. I'm like, God, it just totally sucks. But then if I go back, 4 or 5 episodes to the shit that I don't remember, then I'm like, it's
Fucking
nice.
genius. That was genius.
Who is that guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, who was that other personality that took over? Yeah.
I mean, it makes you realize that, because I always think that about the guys that are on late night every fucking night. It's like, how does that guy smile every goddamn day? Besides drugs and shit.
Drinking,
How does
drugs.
that
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's just, there's something about once it's time, and it does help a lot. It's extremely
I don't think it's therapeutic for the fucking late night guys. They get that check and they drive themselves to the early fucking grave. We are the exact opposite of that fucking point.
Yeah. That guy's, that's where we all want to be. We know. He's showing off.
can only win.
I want to ask, guys, I saw a tweet. I don't know. What do you call it on Instagram? It's not a tweet, is it? It's a post or an Insta.
I guess
And it's
I saw one of your
I guess.
Instas. Are you guys Game of Thrones fans?
I am. So you listen. He listened to the beginning, like for the first few years. Watch the first few years.
Yeah, I watched up through season 5.
Okay.
4. Season 4. And then I was traveling around right in the middle of that season. I just haven't watched anymore.
I didn't know if you just saw this past one, The Battle for Winterfell. So.
Oh, I did, man. That was a fucking crazy app. Holy shit! I was waiting for it after
Wow.
2 slow ones.
Dude, I was shaking like uncontrollably towards the end. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I felt like I was gonna like have a fucking stroke or heart attack, dude.
You know what though? I'm not being critical of it either, because like, how the fuck could they pull that off? But I was like, how many fucking times in 1 hour am I gonna watch like one of the characters? We'll say like Jon Snow, for example, surrounded 360 degrees by the zombies,
Pinned
and then we
down
cut
by a
back to
dragon.
him, and all of a sudden there's like 5 guys in front of him, and it's all fucking. He's just on the brink of dying, and then they switch to someone else, and you're like, there's no fucking way they're like crowd surfing on zombies. Then they come back and there's like 3 left to kill or whatever.
Then there were ones like getting stabbed, and I thought for sure they were dead, but they were still around. Like it was a little weird at points, but it was still a great.
Anybody?
episode.
Wait, should we not? We probably shouldn't be talking spoilers.
I don't want to
like,
spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so fucking new. But yeah, like
It was cool.
and it was the first one, and I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but it's the first episode. I loved the Red Witch. Like I really loved her. Like I hated her all the other times she was on, pretty much. But
Well, that bitch is still around.
Oh yeah, dude. She came out of nowhere. She had a nice part.
yeah, she's still around. But yeah, I really did. I really loved her. And the one thing she did a few things, but the one thing she did was pretty fucking pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
It was pretty cool.
So, what was it,
No,
guys?
we're not going to spoil it. But you know what else? This is what I was thinking, because we did our app and we mentioned one of the news things was how much money that Avengers movie made. So think about how many people in America last weekend at some point spent 3 hours watching the fucking Avengers kill a billion fucking things and a billion things trying to kill the Avengers. And then on Sunday night, nonstop fucking killing on fucking Game of Thrones.
Non-stop.
A lot of fucking imaginary people died.
Do you think? Do you think?
It's a memorial.
Do you think Monday the serial killer rate just went up?
We should make a wall. There should be like a Vietnam wall for all the fake people that died.
Never forget.
So it's getting late, but before we wrap it up, you brought up Avengers Endgame, and I was thinking this during your commercial because we're listening to your commercial and I didn't mute the mics, which I usually do, but I didn't. I was like, let's just leave the mics unmuted, and I hear Slambo laughing, and it brought me back to the moment. So Slambo and I saw Avengers Endgame together, sitting right next to each other in an AMC theater, reclining seats and everything, and man, everybody in this theater super into this movie. Every fucking 5 seconds, I hear one laughter in the fucking theater, and it's this loud, nobody else laughing at anything that's fucking going on, and it's the guy sitting next to me. It's fucking Slambo, and I'm sinking deeper into my fucking chair. I'm like, I hope nobody fucking says anything to us.
But he forgot to tell you the part where he tried to like grab my nipple and started
No.
That never happened.
He did. It's a lie. It happened.
So what were you laughing at, Slambo?
Everything.
The
fucking
movie.
like literally every 5 seconds I just hear this big Slambo laugh. And the whole theater is just quiet. And I'm just like, that wasn't a joke, that wasn't
don't go to a
funny,
movie with
but
Slambo.
No, I kind of laugh when like something gets killed or
like
dies
the
off.
Incredible Hulk shows up on the screen, and as soon as you see the Hulk, it's just like Slambo laughing.
Because I got excited for the Hulk, man.
Get excited.
Goddamn. Guys, we had to
Hulk's
wrap
up.
this up, and it's been a great time talking to you both.
Absolutely, man. Hey, thank you so much. And we'll come back anytime, and we'll send you some more of those commercials if you want to play them or listen to them.
We'd love to, man. Where can everybody find you guys?
You can follow us everywhere at Road Soda Podcast. Again, that's Road Soda Podcast. And then listen to us anywhere you listen to podcasts, and it's just Road Soda. If you type that in, you'll find us. And every single Monday.
Cool, guys.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for
Thanks a
coming
lot,
on.
man. Nice to meet you guys.
You too, brother. You too, guys.